Hey there, everyone, and welcome to a very special Factorio playthrough for a few reasons. First, it's been, I think, literal years since I have actually done a playthrough or let's play of Factorio. And then also, it is kind of a throwback to something I did a very long time ago, but, more in modern times and with new things. So, what this is going to be, as you probably tell from the title, is this is a Factorio 2.0 simulation. Now, I want to give a few caveats and disclaimers and info about it real quick, and then we'll hop in. You can see it's multiplayer. So this is something that ColonelWill is doing. They've done a few tries at it before now, like the last couple months, and this is one they just started. Now, I am coming in a bit late. Our schedules don't quite align, Will's in Europe and stuff, so there's a huge time difference and all that, and our streaming schedules and recording schedules are different. But the early game isn't really that much different anyway, so we didn't miss much. I'll explain what's going on here with this monstrosity, but yeah. So Will and his team have done a few runs of this, but run into issues along the way. So they just did some like design workshops and stuff to figure out new builds, and that's what we're starting with here. So 2.0 simulation. First off, I'm super excited. This is some new stuff to me for sure. Now, we did do something like this a very long time ago. For anyone who's been around for a while, ColonelWill and I did a 015 simulation about 6 years ago, at least 6 years ago, almost 7 years ago now, I think, to simulate everything that we could for what was then the biggest release yet, 015. Of course, 2.0 is massively bigger than even that was. And we're simulating, or we'll put together the simulation part the best that they can. Now, a few quick caveats with that is that they are only doing things that we have very solid information on. So, anything that's just anything where the devs didn't give like actual statistics or numbers on, they're not trying to simulate, which that's kind of maybe up to each individual whoever wants to do this on their own. But Will wanted to stick to like as close to what 2.0 is being told to us that what it's going to be. So here's what they're simulating basically. The main thing is quality. There is a mod on the mod portal for this. It's called janky quality, and it is a little janky, but generally it does represent how quality will work, the quality modules and the quality items and all that stuff. Those announced on Friday Facts. They're also simulating the faster belts. Of course, we haven't unlocked those yet. That were announced very recently. No item stacking. I know there are some mods like container mods, but it doesn't quite work the same, so they didn't want to do that, but they do have the faster belts. They did recently, I think this is the first one of these playthroughs for them where they have the big mining drill. They just had a mod for that done. So I believe those are the main things. Oh, also they did change the stack inserters, so they changed what we did have as a stack inserter to be bulk inserter, and then I believe they're adding the new stack inserter basically that has a bigger stack size. It won't actually stack things again for the previous things I mentioned, but yeah, so there's this, and then also all inserters have the ability to filter, so they got rid of filter inserters to try to simulate that. So now there's no planets or space travel. They could do SpaceX, but that just has a bunch of other stuff that's not really in the expansion. And all that. So the main thing though is quality, because it allows you to do some pretty crazy things. And their goal for this playthrough is going to be 50k science per minute. So this is the kind of baby base. This is what maybe would be a starter base for many people. But for this team, this is the starter base. This is like the pre-starter base. This is the actual starter base they're building now. They use insane trains. They use 8 64-8 trains. And they'll explain more about that. I'm going to hop into voice with them here shortly. One last thing to mention, two last things is, one, they're using some special resource settings. I mean special not in the way that it's like cheaty. It's actually the opposite. They have brought the richness so low. I think Will told me, we can confirm when I talked to him, but I think Will told me that they made the richness like 7%, which is insanely low. And then the rest of the settings I think are Railworld, so like 200% patch size, and then like the lowest frequency they can do as well, because for them they just found that normal richness and even the lowest you can do with a slider, which I think is like 13% or something. was just kind of lasting too long and didn't give them enough challenge. And they love trains. I mean, who doesn't love trains? So you can already see how far the trains have gone out. So, and you can see these patches are so small, but small in terms of richness. But that's kind of where that's at. And then the last note is just, again, due to our schedules, I'm not going to be on for 100% of this playthrough. I'm going to hop on when I can. It's going to, so this is going to be like a playthrough, but also more just like kind of updates about the series. I think it's still going to be really interesting. Like I'm going to spend a couple hours on here today, and then next time they're on, I'm going to try to hop on as well. And kind of follow along with the progress and help out. And they're doing some builds that I've never done myself before, some interesting new techniques. So a lot of these builds don't even use bots or belts. They do a lot of direct insertion, which I think is very interesting. I think the starter base here uses a lot of belts, but once I get past that point, a lot of these builds are just direct train unload into builds. And once we get to quality, it gets really interesting. Like I said, you can do some insane stuff with quality. And I think this playthrough will be a great demonstration of that for anyone who may be questioning it. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in to the voice with them. So Will is streaming this. There may be some moments, like a minute or two of not a lot of talking, just because they're not recording a video, so they're just streaming. We're just kind of chilling. But I hope you enjoy. And if you're excited for 2.0 and excited to see this simulation, definitely drop a like on the video. And any thoughts, questions, stuff, leave below. I will put all the mods that are available on the mod portal in the description. I think the only one that's not currently is the big mining drill mod. It probably will be soon, but I will put those in description as well. And, if you're new, welcome, and feel free to subscribe to keep up with the content on this series and all the new Friday Facts and all that stuff. But let's get into it without further ado. Alrighty, I am back.
Hello, welcome back.
Hello. So, I just gave like a brief explanation of what we're doing.
Yeah.
How insane you are. No.
Who's insane? Us for doing it, or you for joining us?
Well, I suppose both of us are guilty in that.
You walked into this with your eyes open.
Yeah, I really did, actually, unfortunately.
So do you have any questions or anything that we should cover?
I'm trying to think. I covered like how you lowered the richness super low, this insane starter base, mega base thing. And,
starter base.
Yeah, starter base. The crazy trains you're using. Everything you're simulating, I maybe just confirm that, because I don't know if I missed anything for everything you're simulating.
Okay, so we have got the big one is quality.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main reason that we're doing this. We have the big mining drills.
Right.
We have green belt, but not belt stacking. Just faster belts, just the next notch up. That's the top ones, really. We have deconstructing landfill.
Okay.
Red and green wires on the toolbar, which I love.
Oh, yes. It looks like you do have recyclers of some sort?
That comes with the quality, yeah. That's part of the quality mod.
Do you use those at all? I know we talked yesterday, you don't use them for recycling quality, but do you use them for other stuff?
So, they get rid of the dead-end stuff, burner mining drills, boilers, that sort of thing, when they run out of use, just to get rid of them. And we use them for small things, like the other day we were trying to get 32 good refineries. So we recycle looped them, but we had to make like 1,200 normal refineries to get 32 purple dot
oh my god
quality refineries, and the cost is crazy. So and that was just to get 32, because that's all we wanted. If we'd have wanted like 10,000 modules for a megabase, it ain't happening, not in our lifetime.
Right. Okay, so not really using the recycler a ton.
No, specific use cases, but broadly, no.
Okay. And then what is this de-leveler thing?
So that is part of the jankiness of the mod. So if you make a quality red science pack, it comes out with a green dot. in base game at the moment, you cannot use that in the labs because you can only have one type of red science in the game. It doesn't understand 5 different tiers of red science.
Right.
So that de-leveler is a hacky thing that you put in the good red science, and it will craft it back down into the appropriate levels of normal red science that you can then use in the labs.
Okay, I
So
see.
if you have a green quality red science, that's actually worth 2, and in 2.0 that pot will last twice as long in the labs, but we can't do that, so we have to break it down into 2 normal pots.
Okay, I see.
So we're using it for that, just to convert them.
Okay, that makes sense. And then I think the last thing, didn't you, you like change some of the inserter stuff to match new inserter settings and types?
Oh, yes, I forgot about that. So we've renamed stack inserters bulk inserters, as that's what they're going to be called, but we don't have the new inserter yet. The one with 16 stack size.
Okay,
We've just renamed our inserters
Okay, cool.
to match. And we've got rid of filter inserters, they don't exist anymore. And all inserters now can filter to 5 items types.
Ooh, very nice. That's a huge plus for sure,
Which
right?
is long overdue.
Oh yeah. All right, so yeah, that should have been done like years ago, like we talked about.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be getting the stack inserter back though later on in the run.
Yeah, I saw
Getting
you
the actual
posted a thing for that.
16. Yeah.
Yeah. We're also working on getting lab productivity tech. Like
Right.
built-in lab productivity. It's a work in progress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you don't need that for a while anyway.
No, because we'll have to guess its research. We'll probably put it space science.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely seems like super late game.
Yeah, like the other infinite techs and stuff.
Right. Is there stuff for armor, or should I just start scooping up things?
Scooping, yeah.
Okay.
This is tiny base.
Right. Tiny base, yeah.
Tiny base. And it's coming to the end of its life now. It's finished doing all of its science it's gone 2 pots beyond what science it was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, its job now is to build starter base.
Right.
It's running out of burnables, so yeah, it's really on borrowed time.
Oh yeah. And then
yeah, just scoop and borrow anything you can find.
Okay.
It's out of portables again.
Yeah, we need another forest.
This so I know you showed me, but for the people watching the video, this power setup you're using is super interesting because you're actually using coal liquefaction, yeah.
Yeah, it's brand new. First time we've used it officially. We did last playthrough. We did it out of desperation, but yeah, we built a new design. You can run twice as much steam engine boiler setup off of it as you would just burning the coal. And it makes, after factoring in the cost of running the refineries and the chemical plants, it has twice as much power to the network.
Yeah, which is
just burning the coal, and you get petroleum as a byproduct.
Yeah, which I mean, you always need that. So
yeah,
this is super neat because I mean, you just send
and it's tileable as well.
Yeah.
If you stamp down another one next to it, it cross links, so it jump starts itself, or the current one jump starts the next one.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you just give it a new belt of coal.
Yeah, this is I have never actually seen this done before by anyone, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, we did some quick maths last playthrough because we were just running out of coal because we crashed on a planet that doesn't have many ores.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the richness. You said it's like 7% or something.
So, I'll stick it in the comments when the video goes up. It's iron's at 5% richness, copper's at 5%, coal is at 2%, stone is at 4%, oil 5%, and uranium 0.05. For reference, the lowest that slider can go is 17%, and most people would play at 100%. And we're down in the 5%.
And like, just to so people know, is your reasoning just because it any higher, it just like was not a challenge, or is it because they stayed too long?
Yeah, it just makes the game harder for us.
Yeah, and I mean, once you get
I like picking the map clean.
Right, and I mean, once you get enough productivity and stuff, that helps a ton.
You don't even notice it anymore. It's like being normal.
Mm-hmm.
It just stretches out our starter part of the game. You know, the non-infinite tech. Rather than taking 4 hours, it takes a couple of days, so we can enjoy the early part of the game a bit more.
Right.
And we do have quite a large team of very experienced players. We've probably all got at least 1,000 hours each. So
yeah, we people know what they're doing. So
yeah. I mean, they're all capable here of doing their own mega bases, but we all play together, and they all have different jobs and departments.
Yeah, you know, you got your
responsibilities.
Outpost team, build team,
combat team, power team,
smarts
department.
Yeah, which is definitely not me.
Train undercarriage inspector, I think, is your.
Oh yeah, that's me. One man department there. Is there batteries somewhere?
Yes, I'm just above you, and I've got some spare. Put back in the box.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So I.
No, we possibly don't do that. We shouldn't connect the networks. Don't do that. That will be bad.
I'm just going over there with some roboports. If we just set roboports up in the base, they're ghosted in, and then give the construction bots and a storage box and start giving it the material.
Okay, so basically just bring stuff over and dump it in the boxes.
Yeah. Oh.
Cool. And then I assume are we just do we have RoboFrame somewhere, or are we just throwing down a similar top?
Top of the base, I think.
Thank you.
Oops. I just crashed my car into something that looked like it was ghosted.
Uh-oh.
But was a little bit more real than I'd anticipated.
The infamous ColonelWill driving. Totally safe.
That's my first accident this half hour.
Oh, solar panels are so painful. Or personal solar panels.
If you handcraft a couple of quality modules, put them in a machine, your solar panels, don't handcraft them yourself.
Ah, shit.
You might get better ones. You can show the...
Well, I already handcrafted so many of these. All
right. Like to make the solar panel bits and all that, just get everything ready to make and then the final product.
Right.
Run that through an assembler with the quality modules.
It's gonna take me a long time, or a while at least, to get used to using quality. Like, I didn't even think of that.
I'm still not there, yeah. We usually set up what we call a gambling machine, which is just a random assembler with a recipe that can be changed.
Right.
with the best modules that we've got in it, and then people just go there to make their stuff.
Mm-hmm. Steel, please.
Quick question. Yeah, fire away. What's your question?
All right. Solar panels. Red circuits.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Stu.
Joining the base.
Yeah, base is coming to an end. Its sole job is to build this base.
It does still need to
But
make
it's not
this
going to do
base.
anything because it's got no smelting left. Because it's dead.
Yeah, we
Oh,
need
yeah,
another
that's
forest.
Oh,
Dean, do you have any more forests?
I mean, there's a big one right here.
They're currently in the ground, so if anyone can remove them from the ground, then yes, we can burn them.
Not it.
we'll remove them one at a time if you want.
I can burn them. Does that help?
Yeah, we should probably cut the ore belts to that base and try and just burn up the ore that's on the belts, because I think we're done.
We need like 40,000 bell to finish this.
Not that much, is it?
I have some in the train. I'll send it to you guys.
I have 3 rows.
I have belt. I have like 5 rows of belt. Oh yeah, so this janky quality, because I was mentioning it's, well, janky in my intro. You have to like shift click them over. You can't just place them, and then it like takes up the module slots, but aren't shown there.
Yeah, it's not shift click. It's click and drag, like you was taking a blueprint with them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you've done it, yeah. Did you win?
No.
If you hover over it on the right, you can show the percentages and your chances. So you have a 98% chance of getting normal,
Great.
1.8% chance of getting green, and a 0.2% chance of getting blue.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
That's also part of the janky. Yeah, you've been had.
Or sorry, I mean I did get things, but nothing better. But yeah, I guess that is part of it. That sometimes it just doesn't work.
You might not. Yeah, you might get nothing.
Great. I've been scammed.
But, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna yoink a car. I don't know whose this is, but
Oh, they're just
everywhere.
General. Yeah, just hop in one.
All right. What do we need over there? Belt and what else?
Belt, power poles, railway track.
Okay. Medium poles.
No, small.
Okay.
There should be a
Oh yeah.
machine making them.
Whole box full.
Level 2 assemblers, underground splitters, underground pipe.
Okay. Try to find this stuff. Here's assemblers. 5 of them. Great.
Just
Everything, basically.
pretty much anything that. Yeah.
Underground pipe.
Nothing. There's nothing left.
this poor base. Struggling. Where are the tracks? Oh, I mean, I guess there's map labels. Oh, they're up there. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's not a lot of track.
No.
What's track complaining about? Steel.
Probably no.
Steel.
There's just no steel. Period.
Oh no! Come on, little base.
Everything's just out of fuels, obviously.
Yeah, tiny base was not meant to last this long, and was not it. It's meant to do red, green, and a couple of military damage techs to bullet upgrades. That's its job.
Mm-hmm.
and it's done blue science. It's done a couple of purple sciences. It's now got to make a base 16 times bigger than itself.
Yeah, with no fuel. So
There's no fuel because there's the only coal patch that's left is 51,000 coal, and that's our nighttime power supply.
oh right, yeah, because oh yeah, we have the solar up there too.
Yeah, solar runs us through the day, and then the oil-fired power plant runs us
Yeah.
at night.
All right,
If
so
we try to top this, should be safe-ish. There's a lot of days around.
oh yeah, that one not too bad. All right, so just build anything that's around here, I assume. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a robo network going here as well. Base bots with 53 construction bots.
Nice. Should we? Does it? I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter till we have the train stuff, but like, would it make sense to build all the smelting first, since that's what we're low on?
Kind of, yeah. But also,
We need steel not electric furnaces, and we don't have steel to make electric furnaces, so we might have been over-ambitious going to electric furnace. We might have needed to go stone.
Well, I mean, isn't there this bit that's like, or is this for something else that I'm confused about?
yeah, that is for steel, yeah. But
Oh, I see. Okay. But then the smelting for everything else is electric furnaces?
yeah, that's to make a bit of steel in case. So this base gets delivered iron and copper plate from the direct smelters, which are these down here, and then we'll also make steel direct. But if the steel train is late, the starter base can make a bit of steel itself in those smelters, just so it doesn't run out, or to keep things moving.
Okay. Oh boy. This is, weren't you saying yesterday this is like doubled the size of your previous starter base in your last run or something?
Yeah,
Or yeah.
yeah. Last playthrough was the first time we tried a starter base like this and on this scale. It worked well, too well.
Too well?
Yeah, so we took some lessons from it and then redesigned it twice as big.
Right. So, I mean, obviously the answer is just double it whenever possible.
Yeah, possibly is that, yes. But I'm hoping that this base will do somewhere between 900 and 1800 SPM.
Right. That's a huge difference. What?
Somewhere between a yellow and a red pelt, yeah.
Why? But like, why is there such a huge? Like, why would it do either 900 or possibly double that? Is it just based on resource input?
Pretty much, yeah. And how long it takes to get the next one in and running to take over from it. If the next one is late, this one will just keep going. And all these builds are extendable.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm just going to run over here. So this is just the make everything part, or mall as most people would know it. Where just make all the odds and ends, and then over this way is the science part. Through here is oil.
We didn't implement that inner base plug system, did we?
No,
We probably did that too.
because that's totally reasonable to have an internal rail system to get around your starter base.
Totally reason. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the science designs, and they are
Oh, okay.
extendable pretty much infinitely upwards. Just
Upwards,
keep
right.
going. So
Oh, very interesting. Okay.
The reason it's between 900 and 1800 is it might produce a yellow belt, or if it doesn't stop, then it'll go up to a red belt. I suppose in theory it could go to a blue, but that's getting silly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Jeez. So... this is... So, like, the main bus of this, is it, like, 8 lanes of iron copper, or 16 of each, or
32.
32 of each?
Yes. In yellow belt to start with, and then can get upgraded.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, and then you have this balancer. Oh my lord. Okay, so... I mean, it does make sense, actually, to have a train, a passenger train to get around this base, because, you know, we were saying yesterday, like, without an exoskeleton, it takes probably like a solid minute or more just to run the length of one of your main trains. So
Yeah, you really don't want to forget something at the other end.
yeah. All right.
I think the base bots here are going to be far more effective than we are, rather than us trying to help.
Yeah, probably. I was gonna say
These bots are just... It's their charging potential.
Mm-hmm. Would it be
Although,
Should we-
please bring the wood back.
Yeah, should we
Yes.
just go be woodcutters and do the base rally?
I mean,
Well,
that's
we need to keep new roboports coming to extend the area.
Yeah,
We've
which
got
is
more
steel, which is
roboports.
more smelting, so we probably should just go cut down trees with our bots.
would it make sense, like, could we just get that coal patch over here though, or do we not have anything to build that with?
We could belt it over, yeah. But Tiny Base has really got to come to an end soon. It's...
Got to build out though.
Yeah, how are we gonna supply this though?
I'm taking it from here. I don't care.
Also, if we have an outpost, they might want to work on a coal outpost so we can run power from it at some point in the future.
It's here, just needs drills.
Oh boy. Okay.
Actually, yeah, that could... If we... Dean, if you want to bodge unloading at your power plant, we can use the
You
51,000 coal for Tiny Base.
How is a 30? How is the train meant to fit there?
I could swirl.
Like an
Fold it in
artillery
half.
train.
Hang on, if I did a mining outpost in reverse, could that? No, it won't work. Will it? It needs to be one single thing.
No, just because the locos can curve.
All right.
Actually, this station here, right, is pretty close to being done and turn onable, and that unloads coal. Just
Done.
it's done, yeah. Just hoodwink off of that, and we'll send a train to that and run your coal over, because your power plant will come out to about here anyway as it extends.
There's actually 2 spare lines here in the middle that you could run, like
There we
like
go.
that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and then just run that back to Tiny Base.
No, to the power plant, and then Tiny Base can use the 50,000 coal that power plant is currently using.
Oh, okay. I have a bunch of belt. I can go.
Do need to build this though for that plan to work.
Yeah, and
Ah, shit.
it looks like it needs some stuff. It's virtually there.
Don't mind me. I'm just driving over power poles. No worries.
I have the drills for that coal outpost. If anyone's got the everything else, I donated mine to the base bots and they've used it.
Where are you? Oh, you're up there.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of belt splitters, undergrounds. What else do we need for that outpost? Inserters?
No, I think that's
Take
done.
the train. It has a bunch of stuff for
It
outposting.
needs medium
yeah.
poles or is it small poles? Yeah, it needs 33 medium poles and boxes, steel boxes. It looks like.
We have no steel. I can make one medium pole.
Welcome to low resources. Never having anything. You're seeing the difficulty increase.
Yeah, a lot. Are you just heading up to that outpost?
Yeah, I've got the drills.
Okay, I'll just head up to.
Are you coming in the train?
Oh, I'm just walking. I'll go get the train. I know how to drive. Don't worry.
Okay.
This time, though, I'm in the locomotive. I'm not sitting in like the in-cargo wagon. We already know how that goes.
Yeah.
I've collected some coal or I'll go give that to the base.
I'm checking all these rocks as I go past them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the track's not connected.
These all normal.
Dang it. Oh, wait. Wait, how do I get out of here?
Manual drive.
On the wrong side of the road, I think. Yeah, you're on the wrong side of the road.
I don't
You'll have
understand.
to manual drive it.
Yeah.
Don't manual drive it?
No, you have to because you're on the wrong side of the road.
What? Are you using left-hand or right-hand drive?
Oh, that bit is actually.
Not the exit.
This is the exit, right?
Yeah, but you've overcommitted, and that chain signal next to you is missing, so it's actually you can't drive out there. Put a chain signal down and then it'll drive out, or start it yourself.
Turn left.
I'll just put a chain signal down. I don't know. This is left-hand drive, so I don't know how to do this. You do not want me manually driving on left-hand drive. Oh, wait. Why are we going? Oh, I see.
Would it be bad time to say that this needs steel boxes? I might just use wood boxes.
Yeah, I have no steel.
Well,
'Cause
no,
it's
that's not what we could boxes.
I feel like, I mean, we can probably use wood for now, right? It's better than nothing.
yeah. A lot of that starter base, believe it or not, is actually built with cost in mind. It uses small power poles and
Mm-hmm.
wherever it can.
I suppose if you are gonna be using the small container, the
Mm-hmm.
border one,
Yeah.
you could change the combinator to book out the correct numbers for that turn.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... Oh, don't tell me I don't have enough wood boxes. It's freaking 64 wagon trains.
This is only a 32 load station, though. Loads
Oh.
in 2 parts.
So this is only half the size of the train?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel like I
it's
shouldn't be over here. Did you, the one thing I didn't cover either, did you just do default biter settings, or what did you do for that?
It's railroad.
Okay.
Everything else is railroad. Well, it is a railroad. We just lower the oars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I should probably also mention that it's on 17% frequency, as low as the slider goes.
Jeez. And then the size is what, 200 or something?
300,
300.
just the railroad default.
Okay. Are you good if I make change these power poles to be wood since we don't have steel?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ghosting. I've run out of wood power poles as well, so I'm just ghosting them for the drills.
Might actually
I
work
can give
in
you more if you
smaller
want
end.
them.
I'm also out of belt because I gave it all to the base.
I
Don't have anything.
I can give you belt.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, and also we should point out that we're 7.5 hours in, and we're a breath away from behemoth biters.
Oh my god, just probably from pollution? Or
No, because what pollution? We've had nothing. We've had no resources to make any pollution.
yeah, that's true. I wonder. I guess you just killed a bunch.
Biter killing. Yeah, for territory, because we need more.
Yeah.
Well, we needed a continent to fit our start base in.
Wait, how are you not? How are you not dead then? If you're almost at behemoth biters already.
Expenditure of workforce lives.
We're only on 0.8 Evo. It's not quite behemoth in.
Oh, I see. 42 character deaths so far.
I'd pay twice as many.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're not the one dying.
I've not even seen a biter.
Just throw the workforce at it.
Yeah, there's plenty more of them.
I've got to be near the end of this thing, right? Oh no, I thought that was the end. It's just a new start of stuff.
I'll get rid of the medium poles.
A radar doesn't even cover the whole length of the thing. In its active range, at least.
You need another power pole.
What? Matt.
You're out of power.
Go back.
No! We don't have time for this. All right. Do we have, like, actual train stuff to make a train for this, though?
Rail department.
I mean, it does take steel.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
Okay.
we pre-made. Need somewhere to build a train, though.
It's
This stacker is complete.
Yeah, I mean, that's where it's going to go anyway,
Yeah.
right? Or somewhere over there. Radar. Can I make radar? Ooh, I can.
Stu, do you have the big book of trains?
Yeah.
Do I have the
The
working big book of trains?
book of
But the trains are actually filled in.
The ones that we had in the game blueprints in the last one.
Yeah, I just need the small coal train.
Small cold train.
Yeah, the small one.
That's not actually small.
No.
Just a quarter.
It's quarter limited. Like, restricted to one row.
Oh, I see. Okay.
For doing small coal deliveries.
Where we're putting it to build it.
The yard, I think, is probably the best place over here, because it's done. But it'll need some burnable fuel. I can give it some more coal when it gets up here to fill it up.
I have some.
I have some
wood.
trees in my pocket to fill it up with to get it to the coal outpost where it should then sort
Nope,
itself
sorry.
out.
You're good.
You have 16 engines and 64 wagons in your pocket as well.
No, that's the trades department job.
They have been pre-crafted. They're in the tiny base.
All right, coal production looking good.
Do you want to know some interesting facts? So we built all this, right?
Hmm.
When after
Jesus.
the fourth train that arrives, we'll empty this place.
We're the proud owner of 215 locomotives.
Oh wow, we're rich.
Uncapped chests.
Yeah.
No wonder we've not got any resources.
Yeah, it's all in the locomotives.
I mean, that's not even that many trains, though.
So
No, but
y-
it is when. Where are the wagons?
So you're telling me this, basically 4 trains can come just pick up this whole patch and it's done?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
Maybe 5 with our mining prod.
Oh yeah.
It will do more of the smaller ones, so...
Yeah, and we're going to be using the small one, so it's actually a couple more. But if they were full-size coal trains, yeah, about 5 trains.
Great.
And you have to build a new one.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely more of a challenge. But,
Oh,
I
look,
mean...
first drill's dead.
Oh, great. I mean,
I don't know one.
I mean, like, even in the
Oh,
middle, the highest
I'll start
richness
pick-
is less than 10k.
I'll start picking it. Right, that's it. It's built. Let's start packing it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty rough, but like we said, once you get later with
Yeah.
mining prod and all that, it really counteracts it.
It does.
Because
And yeah, you put like 4 people on outpost building. You say, "Oh, we're short on iron." 4 people go build an outpost each. It's not like you have to build 4 outposts. You build 1 outpost. But if you only needed 1 outpost every 4 streams, then there's nothing to do.
right, and I mean, you said in your last playthrough, you said you got to like 600 plus mining prod level.
Yeah, in a week of playing.
Yeah, which
Well,
is insane.
no. 600 was the Gigabase, 80 was what we did.
Oh, right, yeah.
Alrighty, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video.
Outpost loading station is the smallest we have. We had to make it custom for early game.
Right.
Because it's cheap and small to build. They get significantly bigger.
Well, yeah, probably twice as big, or bigger even. Because this is 32 wagons.
If you look in game blueprints,
Mm-hmm.
16 lane outposts on the right.
Okay.
Wave one of them around.
Oh my lord! I just zoom out on the map. What the hell?
Because it has a built-in stacker to book more than 1 train.
So, do you just like, if there's a bunch, like, say there's like 3 patches within the length of this, do you just tap multiple patches to send them all to one? I assume?
Yeah, and sometimes different types as well. Like if there's 2 patches of iron and 1 coal, if it was built to be a coal outpost, once the coal patch is gone, it just gets cleaned out, repurposed as an iron. They're more like local distribution pickup points than.
Right.
Later, they become actual outposts. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, at the moment they just get repurposed. Well, these ones don't because we need everything. At the same
Right.
time.
Alrighty, guys. Sorry. I thought we were done with the video there, but I did want to hear that bit of info. I know this was a long one, but first episode, figured we'd at least get a ways in. This is really the more painful part of it, is just building this big base, but things will really take off once this is more built. I hope you enjoyed again, and if you stuck to the end, thank you so much. And again, any thoughts and stuff, leave below. Again, I will link the mods we're using that are on the mod portal in the description. And until next episode or next video, I look forward to seeing you all. And do take care.